6:40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. D.A., thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Taurean Prince, the Magician out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Lou Dort out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Favors. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddy in at shooting guard. And towards the end of the season, Brett, we are seeing lottery teams give their young players even more minutes.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's totally understandable for guys to get an opportunity to be out on the floor. They've been itching to get some minutes, and now they have a chance to show what they've learned. They could show their talent. They could gain some confidence, and it's kind of a nice momentum shift for them going into the offseason, getting some minutes in the NBA action.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
They get the rebound. Passes to the Magician. Here's Towns. Almost, but it rolls out. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Favors trying to break free. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Magician passes to Edwards. Here's the Magician. A three-pointer, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And there's the pass to Prince. Here's the Magician. From deep. Here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And there's the call on the Magician. That's his first foul. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Bertans passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The shot's good from the Magician. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Takes it inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Favors. Banked in off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's the Magician. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knocks it loose. Thunder have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's Prince. Kept alive. And that one's good. Towns.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. There's the lob to Towns. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Here's Giddy. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Minnesota.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's the Magician. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Giddy the pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And the shot's good from the Magician.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Dort passes to Favors. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Here's Okogie, defended by Dort. Okogie misses. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Giddy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint. Here's Favors. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Pass to the Magician. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Giddy the pass to Bertens. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. He takes it in. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
No good from the Magician. Oklahoma City trailing. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Dort passes to Bertens. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Bertans. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Roby, he's checked in for Favors. Pokuševski's come in for Davis Bertans. And Maladon subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota leading by 3. Pulls up on the wing. Hits, count that one from the Magician. The Magician's got 21.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
2 on none. No one back to stop this. And the dunk by Towns.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Down low. Here's Melodon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Towns, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Baisley's checked in. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota.
It's so obvious that Towns wants to learn and grow as a player. He's already an impressive force on the floor, but he's always looking for those little ways to up his level.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The shot's good from the Magician.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Baisley after the made shot from the Magician. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the made shot from the Magician. Here's Melodon. And the rejection by Towns. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Shot from the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead. Pakusevsky, the pass to Giddy. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Melodon. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Giddy. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's the Magician. It's a 10-point game. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Melodon passes to Giddy. Here's Baisley. Passes it to Melodon. Here's Pakusevsky. Covered by Beasley. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. They shot off that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Now, here's Melodon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And that one, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside. Another shot. Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Beverly. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Melodon. Sinks the three-pointer. Melodon's got 5 points so far. And there's the alley-oop.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here for the Timberwolves. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns is out there at Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's the Magician, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Driving inside. The Magician, no good that time. Great D that time from Favors. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. And now Minnesota on the fast break, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Dort passes to Pakusevsky. Here's the pass to Bertens. Here's Pakusevsky. 4 on the clock. From the stripe. Rebound, Minnesota.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
The Thunder shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
Again, Oklahoma City.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Here's the Magician. He's got 36. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Bertans got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
It's a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
And the Timberwolves call time. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Here's the Magician. Fires from deep. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Dort jacks up a 3. And they get it back. Timberwolves leading by 14. The Magician passes to Edwards. Here's the Magician. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Magician's got 39.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Favors trying to break free, and that one drops.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Here's the Magician. And there's the foul. And it's on Dorian Prince. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Here's Pakusevsky. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Towns with the defensive effort.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language.
And good, he hits it again.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark. For third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Here's Favors. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's the Magician. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The Magician's got 44. Pass to Pokusevski. Now Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Lets a floater go. Towns, the pass to the Magician, and it's blocked. The turnaround jumper. Count it. The Magician's got 46 points.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Roby, he's checked in for the Thunder. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Passes it to the Magician. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Dort passes to Roby. Back to Dort. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Pokusevski. That one off the back iron and out.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's the Magician. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The Magician. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And, guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Travis Berton's out there with Favors. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Giddy in at the 2-guard spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. And there's the call on the Magician. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Ferocious swat.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Magician in that last matchup against the Warriors was superb. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Giddy the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
No layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
Into the lane. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
.90 seconds now into the second half. And the shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he dunks it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
With most of the focus on the picks. And for over a decade in the league, Derek Favors not known as a scorer, but boy, having a monster night.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Shoot that, man.
Okogie, the pass to Edwards. Here's the Magician. And another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 32 points in the game. And Dortch gets it to go.
Involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Berton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Out to Favors. Six to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. Over Towns. Favors can't get it to go.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Favors trying to break free.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Kind of like what the Magician has done in this game.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Baisley's checked in for Oklahoma City. Maladon comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Beasley in for Josh Okogie.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Now here's Maladon. Not a lot of room. then Meladon with the dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here's Meladon. He's covered closely. Tries yet again. He can't get that one, so Minnesota will take it the other way.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The pass to the Magician. Beasley inside. Here's the Magician. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Magician's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Pass to Favors. Pass to Meladon. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Meladon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
No good from the Magician. So Favors will bring it up for the Thunder. Dort with the ball. Beasley covering. Pass to Meladon. Dort trying to free himself up. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Roby, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Minnesota also making some changes. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverley in for the Magician. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now the pass to McDaniels. Beverley feeling it out a bit. Here's Beasley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
And the first one drops.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Here's the Magician. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Edwards. Miller is out there with Towns. Then it's the Magician, and it's Okogie in at the small forward.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Miller. That one goes in. Miller's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Minnesota.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
The putback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Pass to Deck. Here's man, just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Timberwolves shooting so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. Count it, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Passes it to Deck. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. And good. There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Looking to end the run, and he drops that one in.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
The offensive rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That shot off. Great D that time from Edwards. Towns, the pass to the Magician. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded, and there's the call on the Magician. That will be foul number 5 on him. Some changes for Minnesota. Jake Layman comes in for Josh Okogie, and it's Noel in for Edwards. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Noel. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's man. Down low. Here's Gill. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gill's got his first points of the night.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Yep, that one goes.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson Earl. Minnesota with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's the Magician. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Took him no time at all on that one. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the Magician. Yet another bucket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Here's Mann. Ball's knocked loose. There's the triple. Good! Another from three.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Jack passes to Mann. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Good, he hits again.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And there's the drive. Makes it 2 points there from the Magician.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that one, good. Mann's got 11 points here in just the second half.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
And it's good for 2.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Mann gets the bucket.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
The tray connects again.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
No good from the Magician. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Minnesota shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Offline with his 3. The Thunder shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Mann. It's rebounded by the Magician. Here's Minnesota. Shoots the 3. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing. 1:43 left in the fourth. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Magician.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddy. Robinson Earl. Off target with his three.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. And the pass to man. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's the Magician. This one for three. The shot that time, not on target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's man. Drops in the tray.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's the Magician. Good, another from three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Now the Timberwolves with it. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's man. Lays it up and banks it in.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.